Hello lovely people. So I got some fun new goodies in the post this morning. The first of these is the Blush Tribe's new Pastel Palette, which I've been waiting for a while, but there were some issues which the owner of the company took to social media to explain. So I'm super happy it's here and it looks like this. So I think it looks really pretty. And the other palette that came again from Blush Tribe is the Laila 2. So it is this beautiful deep set of colours. So I was thinking that what I'm going to do in this video is to do some swatches of each and then maybe do a makeup look using the two of these. So let's just head straight into it. I'm going to take the Pastel Palette first. So as you can see, it looks really pretty. I'm just going to do finger swatches. I'm not going to go to the same extent that I would usually go because I'm feeling a bit lazy today. It's Monday, you know. So I don't know when I'll get this up or when I'll edit this, but you know, that's future me's problem. Okay, so I'm going to go straight in with the first four shadows. Marcy, Sheridan, Caitlin and Danielle. So let's swatch these and see how they turn up on my super pale. Oh, look at those. Don't they look pretty? Okay, so I'm going to put them on my arm. So there's that. Oh, that's nice. And considering it's such a light shade, it's still coming off really nicely. Ooh, oh, I like that. And then that lovely, oh, yellow. Yeah, that's gorgeous. And then this is a metallic-y shimmer. Yeah, I like that. That is gorgeous. That's so pretty. And they're swatching really nicely. But of course, you can't really tell how something is going to swatch via finger versus how it's going to look on the eye. But, you know, let's get into it. Next, for our Gail, Tanya, Annika, and Nat. So I'm going to go in with those. Oh, the shade Annika is like really buttery. So this is Gail. Oh, that's pretty. Look at, and next to the green, it looks really nice. This is Tanya. Pretty. Annika, which is this sort of a metallic-y gold. Bit crumbly, but it was very buttery in pan. That is nice. And Nat, which is this shimmery blue. That looks really pretty. And then we're on to our last row, which is, I'll show it to you now, Kim, Imrana, Mimo, or Mimo, depending, and Dana. So I'm going to go straight in with those. Oh, this is so exciting. So let's see, this is Kim. Very pale pink. Kind of doesn't show that well on my skin, but I'd say with a primer it should look nice. Then this is Imrana. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm really living for this shade. Mimo or Mimo. Look at that. That's gorgeous. And Dana, which is that blue shade. That looks really pretty. So that is the full swatch of the Pastel Palette, as you can see there, and as you can see on my arm. So I'm going to just wipe those off now. And oh, by the way, very pigmented because it's taken a lot to wipe them off. Yeah, that's nice. So I'm gonna swatch the Laila 2 palette now. I'm excited about this one as well because I think the two of these palettes work really well together. Right, so we're going to go in with the Laila 2. So pretty. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the first, yeah, I'll go in with 5 at a time because I have 5 fingers. Well, 4 fingers and 1 thumb. So there is the shades Crimson, Inferno, Flame, Morocco and Sun. So I have those on my fingers. They look really pretty. So let's see. Oh, wow. Pigment. That's gorgeous. Oh, pretty. That is Morocco and that is Sun. I mean, that's a really cohesive even first row of colours, in my opinion. I think that looks lovely. Now, on to the next row. We have Earth, Forest, Teal, Bluebell and Sunset. I think the names are really interesting because it's a mix between like places, colours and then just nature items, which I think is really, really interesting. Oh, these look nice. Okay, so we have Earth, which looks really pretty. We have Forest, Teal, oh that's nice, Bluebell, which is like this periwinkle, oh that's really pretty, and Sunset. Purples are always tricky to get, it's the formulas in them, but I think that performs pretty nicely. And anyways, their purple and green palette, which I already have, is like a staple of mine. And we're on to our last row of these. There is Islamabad, not Islamabad, Islamabad, Istanbul, Japan, Rose and Montana. So mostly place names there. Oh, these look so pretty. There we go. They look nice. So like I said, there is Islamabad. I'm running out of space here. Istanbul, Japan. Oh God, look at the pigment on that. Rose. Ah, so nice. And Montana. I mean, look at that. I think it's the last row that's getting me. I think I'm gonna have to play with that last row. Yeah. So I'm gonna just wipe this off now and we're gonna do a makeup look with this because, you know, why not? So I'm going to prime and set my eyes off camera because, you know, that's boring. Let's not have that. And we'll be back in a few minutes. So I think this is essentially going to be a first impressions video plus a slight let's try some makeup on. I am super glad I washed my brushes yesterday because they were getting a bit dodgy. I'm going to take the E25 blending brush by Sigma and I'm going to go into the shade Kim, which is that very pale pink. Like I said, I've already primed and set my eyes. So let's see how this goes. I just put my glasses on top of my head because, you know, also I can't see if you can actually see anything, but like, let's try. So this is a very pale colour for me. This probably looks a bit better on darker skin tones, which is kind of the whole point of Blush Tribe. Oh, but this is starting to really go on. Yeah, I'm just patting it. Feeling a bit of a pinky look today. Oh, that's looking nice. Yeah. Happy with that? I think this looks nice. I don't know if you can even see what it is that I'm doing. This could be completely off camera, who knows, because I'm using new stuff. And by new stuff I mean a new camera. That I borrowed from my dad, so it's mine now. You'll never know. So I'm just blending, always blending. That blends really, really nicely. I'm happy with that. So the next shade I'm going to go into again with the E25 is the shade Marcy, which is this kind of rosy coloured shade. It looks really pretty. So I'm just gonna put that, I think, here. Very excited about this palette. This could end up just being a completely pastel thing and I might dip into the Laila too. Maybe I should do another video on the Laila too. Who knows? I'll figure it out as I go along. I don't know what I'm doing. I never know what I'm doing. Putting this into the crease. I probably should have used the diffused crease brush for that. But you know, I'm just like, oh, I've started with this brush, I'm going to continue with it. Oh, that's nice. They blend so pretty. I'm hoping it can be seen on the camera. If not, just take my word for it, I'm very honest. And I'm just packing it in where the crease is. It's raining outside, it's finally started to cool down. I'm so glad, because I'm not built for heat. That is not how my body is wired. I'm not there for it. Hoping you can see what it is that I'm doing. Not that I think that you'll learn anything, but just in case you're like, no, I need to really see what it is that she's doing. Yeah, just gotta get a bit more and pack it in because it's needed. And I'm still doing my weird, you know, eyeshadow faces up. Packing it. I'm just vaguely hoping it all, oh, that looks nice. I was going to say I'm vaguely hoping it all goes together, but oh my god, these eyeshadows, they just blend really beautifully. Even a fool like myself can use them, so that's that is nice. Okay, I like that. I think that's really pretty. Now I think that the next thing that I'm going to do, because I'm liking how this is coming out so far, I think the next thing I'm going to do is go in with the Laila 2 palette, and I'm going to go into the bottom row. Yeah, and I think I'm going to go in with the shade Rose, because I think that just looks really pretty. And I'm going to use the, which one? I'm going to use the E40 tapered blending brush, which has a nice little fluffy head. And again, like I said, everything's clean. It's great. It's once every 2 weeks that I kind of get my SHIT together and do it. So like I said, going into the shade Rose, and I'm going to put it into the outer corner of my eye. So I'm just going to pack it on first. I don't know why I always turn to the side when I'm doing this, but I think it's just because I can see it a bit better, because I don't have the reflection from the window at me. So I'm just packing. Oh, that's coming out nice. And then just putting it onto the lower lash line. What I like about the Sigma brushes is they're very gentle. They're not pokey. There's some that I have, not from Sigma, but from other brands, and I don't know what they do to me, but they basically poke me in the eye, and I do not appreciate it. Oh, that blends so nicely that even somebody like me who isn't very good at eyeshadows can make something fairly decent. And you know, there's no fallout, so I could have actually put foundation on before this. So very excited about that. Obviously this won't be a review video because I haven't had enough time to get familiar with these and really properly test it out. But my general first impressions are that this is consistent with what I know of Blush Tribe, and that this all is blending and working beautifully. You can see I don't really have to do much, you know, very little work is involved with doing this, which I am here for. I'm enjoying that. Yeah. That is nice. I really enjoy that. Now, what shall I do next? That being the question. Oh yeah, I think I'm going to go back into the Pastel Tribe again, and I am going to, I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to choose this colour here, Danielle. So I'm going to use my medium angled shader, the E70, which has nice and thickly packed, and I'm going to use that with the shade Danielle. So I am going to first just put it onto the brush, and then I'm going to spritz it with some setting spray just to really give it a good chance to work. So let's see how we go with this. Right, because I think a mint green and a pink will look really nice together. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's working nicely. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. Blush Tribe, you may take more of my money. I will buy more things from you. Definitely. In fairness, I think I have all of their stuff so far. They're just, their formula, it's so good. I mean, look at that. That looks really, well, I think looks really pretty. There we go, and I'll go in with the other eye. Oh, look at that. This is just making me think of ice cream. Just very ice creamy looks. I'm just kind of putting it onto the lid very gently, but I'm not having to worry too much because there's a lot of pigment on this. So this is pleasing me quite a bit. Yeah. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. I like that. Personally, I think that's really, really pretty. I have no words. I enjoy that. I think that looks really, really nice. Do I want to use anything else? No, not from there. I think the lid looks pretty good so far. I think that looks nice. I think that the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with the tapered blending, the E40, into Rose, and just kind of merge the two colours a little bit more. Kind of blend them. Swishy swishy. When in doubt, swishy swishy. I think they've blended really nicely though. I think anyway. That is, in my opinion, very pretty. I like that. And then I never feel right until I have a lower lash line done, because that's just the way that I work. So I'm going to get the pencil brush, wherever that is left. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is use the E30 pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with the colour Istanbul, which is this, I'm totally making it up as I go along. It's this deep purple here from the Laila 2 palette. So let's see how that goes. Oh, that's going on nice, I think. Yeah, and look, it's blending really nicely with the, what is it, shade Rose. They are working really nicely together. Yeah, that's pretty. There's a fly in my room, flying around, annoying me. I like that. And then I am just going to take the shade Islamabad, that kind of lavendery one, and just finish the inner corner under the lash line. So I'm just going to put it here. That's a little bit harder to get colour off, but purples are notorious for that. It's still performing pretty well. I think it's just because I have it next to a darker purple that I'm like, But it's like, no, Teresa, that is just the shade. It's not going to come off as pigmenty or as strong. I like that. This pleases me. Yeah, I like that. So the very last thing I think that I'm going to do is that I'm going to go into the Pastel Palette again and pick up the shade that I have been using before, which was Danielle. Just pick it up on my finger, because I don't mind using my finger for eyeshadows, and just get that little bit extra. Oh yeah, performs that a little bit. Not that it didn't perform with the brush, but it's just that bit more more satisfying. That's nice. Right, so I'm just going to show you now what that looks like. I think it looks nice. So I'm just going to finish it off with lashes, mascara, liner, etc. and put on the rest of my face so you can see what that looks like. I'll see you back in a bit. So this is almost the finished look. I decided I would stop before I put on blusher and highlight because I got the new Ofra Island Time palette, so I figured I'd show that to you guys as well. So it is this beautiful kind of different corals and pinks, and there's a highlighter in the middle. But I also got the Ofra Area 51 highlighter in the shade Neptune, so I was thinking I might try that as well. So it's this kind of a lilac-y shade, so I figured let's try that out on camera and see how that goes. So I'm gonna get my blush brush. Well, I use it as a blush brush. I think it was originally, yeah, it's meant to be like a buffing brush, but I use it as a blush brush. It's a Real Techniques one. I find it really good. So I'm trying to figure out which shade exactly I'll go for in this. I'm thinking I might go for this shade here, which is Bellini. It looks very pink, so we'll see how that looks on me. Sometimes if you go too pink, it looks a bit manic with me, but you know, we'll try it. I'll take off the glasses just because it gives a bit more. I am struggling so much with the foundation that I have right now. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and it is a nightmare. It goes all cakey and kind of pills up in places, and it's really hard to get it to look okay. So if my makeup looks a bit weird, I'm blaming it on that. So I'm kind of blending the blusher in with the bronzer. I think that's nice. In with the other cheek. That looks nice. I like that. And like I said, I'm going to go in with the new highlight shade Neptune, which is this gorgeous lavender color. So I'm going to take a highlighting brush. I have one as well that I have from, it's called a contour brush, but I find it works really well for highlight, from the Real Techniques. See, I'm not just about Sigma. I mean, I do like Sigma, but I find the Real Techniques brushes are really good for this. So this is the lavender one. We'll see how this one goes. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I don't know how well it's being picked up on camera because I need more lights. And if you hear a tractor in the background, that's because you do. There is a tractor. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I really like this. Yes! Is there such a thing as too much highlight? I don't think so. And now for the other cheek. Oh, I like that because it's so unusual. I don't know how well it's being picked up here on the camera because, well, you know, lighting. I need to get a lighting system or something because, you know, it's hard to... Whoa! Well done, Teresa. It's hard to kind of see what's going on. That looks fun and a little bit manic. I'm enjoying that. Yeah. And I'm just going to put a bit on the nose. Yeah, that really shows up. And just a little bit on the forehead. Here and just a bit there. Yeah, I like that. So that is the finished look using the new Blush Tribe. I'm going to grab them using the new Laila 2 and the Pastel Tribe. So I think it worked out pretty well. Don't know if you can see it. I'm going to take the glasses off. I think it looks nice. Bear with me now if the false lashes look terrible, but you know, I can't see what I'm doing. So that's it. That was my general first impressions. I think it's really, really good and I'm looking forward to playing a little bit more with it. If you guys are interested, I could do like a palette bingo or something with all of my Blush Tribe palettes because I have a lot. I think that might be the next thing I do. But other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.